Most of us know what it's like to listen to an interesting radio broadcast on the way to work, only to have to turn it off in the middle in order to make it on time to a meeting. An Israeli startup has found the solution to making sure you never miss another engaging audiocast. Zeev Gruber is a co-founder and CEO of Vocavu, and he joins us with more. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Natasha.
So tell us, what is Vocavu?
Well, Vocavu is a startup company operating from Caesarea, Israel. We developed a platform that automatically transforms radio broadcast into textual web presence, which is tagged, optimized, and most importantly, available online. And why that is important? Because when you look at radio industry has an issue with internet. Internet changed everything. And what we do online as users, we do search, we do social media, we do music, we don't listen to non-music radio. We drive our cars the way to work and back from work. We listen to radio while we drive. When we get out of the car, that's it. We don't continue our listening experience online. So we thought the best way to approach that issue would be to bring that great content that people miss every day in a textual way, so search engines will be able to search that and approach that, and radio stations will be able to make more money from digital revenues.
So in terms of that search aspect of your technology, from what I understand, your technology also allows users to learn more about the subjects they're hearing in audio broadcasts, correct?
What we do is we transcribe the broadcast into text, then we analyze the text itself in order to understand what are the subjects that are being discussed over there, what would be the metadata, the tags, the keywords, the entities, names of persons, names of places. So if you are looking specifically, for example, Hillary Clinton, you type in Hillary Clinton and you'll find that broadcast that speaks about Hillary Clinton.
It's really interesting.
Thank you.
So far your technology is only used in the United States. Why is that?
Well, the United States is the biggest market. It's the most interesting market. The state has 15,000 radio stations operating over there. 25% of that are non-music stations. Our biggest investor is Nielsen, the biggest research company, and they are an American company. So our focus right now is in the States. Later on, we'll expand to other states normally.
In another 3 weeks, it's going to be the first time that your technology launches live. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we launched with our first commercial client. That's a local station from California, which is part of Cumulus Media. That's the second largest radio company in the States. They own 500 radio stations. We did a very successful pilot with them. And we are very thrilled towards that launch, and we'll continue with other stations belong to that radio company later on.
Interesting. So I imagine this is an extremely useful technology for people who are deaf or have hearing disabilities. Can you talk to us about how you came up with the idea for this technology and how that's related?
Yeah, well, that's funny because I think that many entrepreneurs, besides trying to change the world, also have some personal issues they want to solve, and that's the case for me as well. My father has some hearing loss of hearing from his days in the army, in the Israeli army. And when we come to visit my parents, they live in Jerusalem, I always hear the radio turned on very, very loudly. And that makes me very annoyed. I don't like that. And it seems that there are 10% of the world population that suffer from all kinds of loss of hearing. That's a huge amount of population that many of them don't access the radio. So we thought it would be a good idea to bring the radio to them in a way that they can read that rather than listen to the radio. But when we went deeper with the research, we saw that radio has a bigger problem than these 10% with the other people that listen to radio occasionally when they drive. So when they drive and they don't continue their listening experience. So we started to focus on that audience, and I hope that later on we'll be able to bring solutions to the deaf and those that have some hearing loss issues.
Does that percentage also apply to Israel? When is this technology going to be in Hebrew and come to Israel?
Well, that depends. The American market is the biggest, like I said before, and English is the most researched and most popular language when it comes to web, so it's much easier to do that in the States. Being a small company, we just started our next fundraising round. We're limited with our resources, so we focus where the big market is. I hope to be able to work in Israel in the next years.
Great. Well, I think we're all looking forward to that. It's amazing technology, and good luck.
Thank you.